What's going on, guys? It's James, and today we are ranking or listing the top 14 MCU movies from worst to best. Now I just want to get out of the way, none of these are bad. All MCU films are really good. I'm not hating on any of the ones that I've put at the bottom, but all these films are amazing. But I gotta rank them, so I'm just going to rank my least favourite to my most favourite. So let's get straight into number 14. So at 14 we have Iron Man 3. I think we can all agree that this is the weakest of the MCU films. It's the weakest of the Iron Man trilogy, that's for sure. But it's also the weakest, in my opinion, of the MCU films. It's not a weak film, it's just like I said, it's weaker than the other 13. I don't think there's much more to be said, but it's still a good film, but I think it could have been better in many ways. Mandarin. So yeah, let's get into number 13. So at 13 we have Thor 1. Now, this is a solid MCU film. I'm not a massive fan of Thor, so if you're a massive Thor fan and put Thor 1 in like your top 5 or so, then I'm really sorry. Please don't dislike this video, please subscribe. And yeah, Thor 1 is number 13. It's a solid film. I could watch it again, but it's not one of my favourites, I'm just going to say that. Number 12 we have The Incredible Hulk. I'm a massive fan of Hulk. Aside of Spider-Man, I'm a massive fan of Hulk. Hulk's in my top 5 superheroes, I'd say. But this film was probably it was the furthest away from the MCU, let's just say that, and we can all agree that it was, well, it's just if there's a film not in the MCU, it's this one, because it's a different studio, different actors, and I hate that. I hate when actors change movies and franchises. It makes it feel less real. I know none of this stuff is real, but when everything's the same and, you know, feels right, then it's a lot better. But Incredible Hulk as a film was really good. I'd watch it again and again, but I don't think it's one of my best, just like the other few. And the fact that it's different actors and it's different studio makes it feel like less of a MCU film. So that's the reason why it's in 12th place. In number 11 we have Iron Man 2. Now, I actually really enjoyed this film, and a lot of people dislike Iron Man 2. I thought War Machine was just a badass, and he'd set War Machine up for other movies like we've seen today. But Iron Man 2 is obviously one of the weaker, like the previous. It's not one of the best. Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is really amazing in it, as well as the others. No hate against it. I would all of these movies over and over again. The suits were amazing. Iron Man 2 is a really fun film to watch. But just like Iron Man 3, it's really fun to watch visually. Compared to Iron Man 1, I mean, it's compared to Iron Man 1, let's just get that out of the way. At number 10 we have Thor Dark World. I think Thor the Dark World, or Thor 2, is a much stronger, interesting story film than Thor 1. It's easier to watch. I really enjoyed Thor the Dark World, but like I said, I'm not a massive Thor fan, sorry. So yeah, let's get into number 9. So at number 9 we have the latest. We have the one and only Doctor Strange. Now, this isn't one of my favourites, but Doctor Strange is visually amazing. It sets up so many things, so many like doors for movies, and it's just a really awesome film. It's really fun, and there's not much more I can say. Benedict Cumberbatch, if that's how I pronounce it, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was amazing in it. He's just Doctor Strange. MCU, Marvel haven't been able to go wrong with castings, so I mean, there's not much more I can say about Doctor Strange. Apart from it's a really great addition to the MCU, and he will return in Avengers Infinity War. That's all I'm going to say. At number 8 we have Avengers 2, or Avengers Age of Ultron. This is actually a really enjoyable film. I really enjoy this film. I think compared to Avengers 1, it is the weaker Avengers film. I don't think it's anywhere as good as Avengers 1. It's very different, I think. It's a very different take on the Avengers. It's still a but a great Avengers film nonetheless. I enjoyed it. I think the did with Vision, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver. Rest in peace, Quicksilver. The way they did them characters and set them up were awesome. Really liked Ultron. I don't think he's the best villain, but he's one of the best. He's one of the higher villains, I would say, the strongest. Apart from Thanos, obviously Thanos is the biggest, baddest, strongest villain. But Ultron is up there, and it was a very solid film. I can't wait for Avengers 3, and yeah, what's more to be said. At number 7, we finally got to the Captain America films. We have, of course, Captain America the First Avenger. Captain America the First Avenger, you probably know what I'm going to say right now, is definitely the weakest out of the 2 Captain America films. I'm not going to say what place they're in yet, but Captain America 2 and 3 are definitely stronger films. The First Avenger is a great film. It's such a, with Red Skull's probably my favourite film so far, but there's a lot of things it could have added. I think it's a great way to set up the other 2 Captain America films, but it's not one of my favourites. I think Captain America's awesome. Captain America's also in my top 5 villains. Captain America villain? I didn't know Captain America's villain. Captain America is in one of my top 5 superheroes, and this is a great way to start the trilogy. Once again, it's nowhere near the Captain America films, so yeah, let's go to 6th place. Only got to Ant-Man. Ant-Man is in 6th place. This is just such a fun film. I think this is, I was about to say the funnest film then, but I just realised Guardians of the Galaxy is next. Ant-Man is an amazing film. He's such a great character. Paul Rudd just smashed that character. He's such a funny actor, and the way he portrayed Ant-Man is such amazing. And in Captain America Civil War, Ant-Man was also one of the best parts. He might be the best character. And everyone's saying Spider-Man in Civil War blew the took the screen, or wait, what's the phrase? I can't remember the phrase, but everyone was saying Spider-Man was the best part about Civil War, but I disagree. I think Ant-Man was the best part, and the way it turned into, spoiler if you haven't watched, how have you not watched Civil War if you haven't watched it? The way it turns into a Giant Man is just so amazing, and I already knew he was going to turn into Giant Man, but you know, that was spoiled for me. Not because I wanted to, because it was in a magazine, and yeah, just I hate spoilers. So number 5, you already know, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is coming out very soon, and I literally just watched Guardians of the Galaxy like 2 days ago, and I forgot how fun it was. I only watched it twice before I watched it the other day, and the film's been out for a good 3 years now. So to watch it twice in 3 years is very disappointing. I'm sorry to Guardians of the Galaxy fans, but I forgot how amazing this film was. It was such a fun film. It's one of the funniest film. It might be the funniest film of the MCU, and yeah, I think it introduced the Guardians of the Galaxy really well. I'm just so hyped for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and the way they're going to do Ego, the Living Planet. I don't know how the hell they're going to do that. But one thing that I'm hoping for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is Nova. We saw the Nova Core, or the Nova Prime, I think it was called, in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, but I just want to see Nova, the one and only Nova, in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, please. Nova, I want Nova. Okay, if they don't do Nova, then I'm going to be sad, but still, I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 nonetheless. And Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was just amazing, top 5. So it must be good. It must be good. So at number 4, we have Iron Man 1. We finally got to Iron Man 1. Considering Iron Man 3 and Iron Man 2 are so far down the list, it's quite surprising that I put Iron Man 1 so high up. But like I said before, Iron Man 1 is such a stronger movie than Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3. It's more solid. It's just so much better than Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3, I think. Robert Downey Jr. It's nothing to do with Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3. It's the story. I don't think the story was good, but Iron Man 1, it's just set up the MCU and set up Iron Man so well, and you got to give credit to Marvel for pulling that off. And who was an Iron Man fan before this came out? I don't think anyone was an Iron Man fan really, but I certainly wasn't. I was only like 7 when this film came out, but I was definitely an Iron Man fan after the film came out, and that's the reason why, because Iron Man 1 was such a great film, and Robert Downey Jr. did it so well. So yeah. At 3, we have got, and a lot of people might disagree with me here, but we've got The Avengers. The Avengers is one of my favourite films. It might be joint first, but I'm going to put it on 3rd, because I don't think it's as good as the next 2, but it's what we all wanted. It's what we all dreamed about, the Avengers finally being together. And even if it was bad, I know that's not a bad movie, obviously it's a great movie, but even if it was a bad film, I'm sure it probably still would have been in our top 10, just because we finally got an Avengers film, and we finally got to see Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye all together. And yeah, Iron Man 1. I'm not talking about Iron Man anymore, I'm talking about the Avengers. Avengers is just an amazing film, and I can't wait for Avengers Infinity War. It feels like it's taken ages for Avengers Infinity War to come out. We've still got over a year. Oh, rest in peace. So number 2, we have got Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Now I found it really hard to decide what I was going to put second and first, but I think they're both joint first. Civil War is at first, and I think the Winter Soldier and Civil War are very different. They're not different, they're the same story, but they're very different tones. The Winter Soldier is more based on just Bucky and trying to find Bucky and all that stuff. And Civil War is based on the Accords and the 2 teams fighting each other. It was just a different layout, but they were both amazing, solid films. But if I had to give one of them the best MCU film, I'd have to pick Civil War, just because of the fact that Spider-Man's in it. No, I'm joking, it's not because Spider-Man's in it, but the fact that Spider-Man's in it is just amazing, as well as Black Panther and Ant-Man's role. But Civil War was it was just amazing. It had everything. It was emotional, it was action packed, it had Spider-Man. What more do I have to say? Seriously, like, what more do I have to say? So there you go, guys. There are the 14 MCU films we have so far. I'm probably going to make a list every time a MCU movie comes out. So the next MCU movie is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So I'll probably be making another list as soon as that one comes out. So hopefully Guardians of the Galaxy 2 creeps in to the top 5. Hopefully it's good enough. And yeah, let's all pray that Nova's in it. If you're not a Nova fan, then still pray, because I want Nova to be in it.
You know I wouldn't do this.
And yeah.
You just started a war.
So guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want more daily superhero videos, then make sure to like this video and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. And thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys soon.